Hello and welcome to Chieftimothypark. This is a 360 video tour of the camping facility. Just like Google Maps, you can grab the screen to move it left, right, up, or down. Take a closer look at what this amazing park has to offer, and if you want to take a closer look, simply hit pause and look around. You can use your mouse to zoom in a little bit, and if you're viewing this on a mobile device, like an Android or iPhone, open it in the native YouTube app to take a closer look at your surroundings. Make sure to increase your quality setting as high as your bandwidth will allow. We are now entering the park, and on our left is the check-in station, main store, and where you can purchase firewood and rent kayaks. Also to the left is the dump station for folks not staying on our full hookup sites, where you can easily dump your tanks before leaving. Looking to our left is the boat launch, and to our right is the main day use area and parking area. On the right is a playground, sandy beach, and access to the water. To the left is plenty of room to park your boat trailer after launching your boat. For all your campers, you're going to make a right turn here and head on down to the main camping loop. Chieftimothypark sits on 282 acres on the Lower Granite Lake in the Snake River. The park is known as the gateway to Hell's Canyon Recreation Area, the deepest river gorge in North America, and an area of striking scenery, abundant cultural history, and outdoor adventure. This area was traversed by Lewis and Clark back during their historic march across the United States, and visitors can see unique geologic features that were even described by Lewis and Clark during their journey. The park has plenty of trees, paved roads, paved paths, and both RV sites, tent sites, and the cabins you can see on the left. We have a detailed 360 tour of the cabins that'll give you a closer look at what's inside. Now that we made our right turn, we're heading on to the RV loop. The first site is on our right, that's number 1. Next site on your right is number 2. On our left-hand side are sites 32, 31, 30, counting down. If you want to get a closer look at where you're at, simply look down on the screen and you'll see a map with a cursor that follows along as we move through this tour. These sites here on our right and on our left are full hookup sites. And as you can see, they have plenty of room for slide outs, your vehicles, and you have a nice grassy area with a picnic table and fire ring. The sites on our right face the water, and many of them have direct access down to fishing piers where you can drop your line in to the water. We are passing site number 8 on the right and site number 28 on the left. We now have site 9 on the right and site 27 on the left. We captured this footage just before the Memorial Day holiday, so the park was not super full, allowing you to get a good feel for the amount of spacing. As you can see, there's plenty of room to maneuver your unit and access these sites. Your internet and phone on your cell phone should work in this area, as we are only 8 miles straight line west of Clarkston, Washington. Located off US 12, this is a beautiful area of the country and it invites you to come enjoy and spend some time. As you can see, our sites are roomy and well laid out. We're now coming to the end of the main RV loop and we'll be heading up to the main camp road. On our right is a shower house and restroom. The sites we're heading to now are our tent sites. These sites are in the 50s, and as you'll see, right here coming up shortly, the parking areas are located a little ways from the campsites. This gives you a more roughing it feel while still having your vehicle close by. The sites are numbered. You can see the number on the markers here where you would park, such as site 53, 54, 55, 56, and 57. And then you carry your gear the short distance to where your campsite is. As you can see, it's well shaded in this area, and you have nice green grass to pitch your tent and enjoy a weekend or even longer here at the park. It's parking site 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, and so on. We'll then head on down this road and go around the turnaround loop. There are plenty of trash receptacles located throughout the campground. We are now located on the east side of the island. Here at the apex of the corner, you can see that there's a few campsites off to the right here. These sites have scenic views of the water from their location, and even on this non-busy date, you can see that somebody has a beautiful tent set up in that area. We'll now loop back and head on over to the next loop of the camping area that'll take us up to the parking areas for the cabins and some more tent sites. Off to our right-hand side is the rest of the island. There is a hiking trail that goes around the island. There's also hiking trails that head up onto the top of the island. That's where you can find the listening circle, created by the famed and celebrated artist Maya Lin, who created the Korean War Memorial in Washington, D.C. Dedicated to the Native people and their involvement with Lewis and Clark during the historic exploration of the West, the circle is a wonderful place that not many people are aware of and that we invite you to come enjoy. Chieftimothypark is open seasonally, meaning it's closed in the winters and open in the warmer months, and it's managed by on-site concessionaires. There's camp hosts available to help you as needed and to provide information on the area. You are only 8 miles from Clarkston, Washington, where there's grocery, fuel, food, and other supplies available. Clarkston is a bustling area with plenty of activities should you want to get away from roughing it and go out and explore an urban area. There are plenty of areas to explore in this region, and this is really a perfect destination to go for a vacation, to spend some time and explore the region. The land was once settled by the Nez Perce tribe, and the park is named after a tribal chief. The campground is spacious and shady with a well-maintained day-use area as well as a swimming beach. This part of the tour, we're going to take you a quick jaunt up the paved paths in front of the cabins. This allows you to get a closer look at how much spacing we have between the cabins at the campground. As you can see, they have plenty of room, a nice deck with a rocking chair, a picnic table, and a fire ring. They also have excellent views looking down over the remainder of the camping area. These paved paths we're on right now allow you to walk down to the restrooms where you have showers. There is a horseshoe pit available for your use and plenty of grassy area for you to enjoy the natural environment here. We'll now cut down to the main road and continue with the tour in the location you can drive. We will now go to the upper camping loop, and this is where the primitive tent, RV, and cabin parking areas are located. Site numbers are located on the tables, and booking is available online for these sites. Again, as with the main RV loop, you can see there's plenty of room for you to maneuver your vehicle in this area. To our right is a parking area for the cabin, and to our left is one of the primitive RV/tent sites. Now to our right is a handicap accessible campsite, and on our left is another campsite. If you ever have any questions on where you need to go within the park once you check in, simply ask your camp host and they'll help guide you to the right location. Here on our right is a trash bin, and also you'll note a white pole. There's fresh water available there for your drinking and cleaning needs. Ask one of our staff for more instructions on how to properly dispose of gray water. These pull-through style campsites are easy to enter and exit with your unit. The sites on the right have a slight downgrade and slight upgrade as they exit, but you can easily see that in the video that it's not severe. At the end of this loop is a turnaround, and as you can see, these turnarounds are usually the limiting factor on the size of units that we can fit into the park. We hope you've enjoyed this 360 tour. Go to camplife.com, search Chieftimothypark to make your booking now, or call 509-758-9580. We look forward to seeing you soon here at Chief Timothy Park.